Hello everyone, today I'll be teaching you how to integrate the integral of e raised to ax dx. So when integrating this type of, let's say, problem, is you need to keep in mind what is the letter next to d. Since the letter next to d is x, therefore we should only integrate the x part. And let's say we should consider the a as a constant. So when integrating this, you should follow this formula, is 1 all over a e ax. So what's happening here is that in the, let's say, exponent of the e, is we should pick the constant and place it here. So pick the constant and place it here at the bottom, or in the denominator. So the answer should be 1 over a e raised to ax plus c. So that's it. So another equation would be, let's say another equation or another example that I should give you is that the integral of e raised to negative x dx. So here we're integrating the x, since here we have the x. So take note that negative x has number 1 here. There's always a 1 there. So the 1 is, let's say, the constant that should be at the denominator in the, let's say, formula. So 1 all over negative 1 multiplied by e raised to negative x. So negative 1 all over negative 1 is equal to negative 1 e negative x. Therefore we could just write it as negative e raised to negative x plus c. You could just do that, or you could write it as, let's say, negative 1 over ex plus c. Either way, both answers are correct. So yeah, next is how to integrate e raised to 1 over x all over x squared dx. So here is, you need to use the substitution method, and you should, let's say, find what thing here. Okay, take two. Next is the integral of e raised to 1 over x all over x squared dx. So here is, we have the dx, therefore we should integrate the x. So when dealing with this certain type of problem, you need to just use the substitution method, which is, you need to let you find, let's say, anything here in the equation that you should let u. And for me, I should let u the 1 over x. So 1 over x. The let's say the derivative, which is du of 1 over x, is and should be negative 1 all over x squared dx. And since we need to, let's say, since we already have the dx here, we should, like, we should put the other let's say variables into the other side, so that we could only have dx here. So multiplied by negative x squared and multiplied by negative x squared. So that should cancel out, and we should be left with negative x squared du is equal to dx. So here you have the dx and you have the dx. So as stated here, let us move here. We should move this thing. Wait a minute. We should move this thing. Let's say here. User here. So let's just put a barrier here. So yeah, keep in mind that dx is equals to negative x squared du. So let's just substitute. Sorry. So let's just substitute it. Yeah. So the integral of e the u is equal to 1 over x, and e is equals to u 1 over x all over x squared minus, since dx is equals to negative x squared du. So they should cancel, and the negative should be put on the outside. E raised to u, the u is u here, du. So what we should do here is that we should just substitute it. Yeah, that's right. So substituting here is so the integration of e raised to something is just let's say the same, if I say so myself. So negative e the u is 1 over x, and yeah, that's it, plus c. So that should be our final answer.